Hey everyone, Clarky here, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about ranking every single World at War Zombies map ranked worst to best. Now before I get into this, let me state something here. So you're probably wondering, why are you doing this? Like, World at War came out like years ago. Yes, I am fucking aware, right? So basically the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to rank every single Zombies map ranked worst to best. Like, but with every single Call of Duty Zombies game, right? So IW, Exos, World War II, stuff like that, right? But the thing is though, I kind of want to do separate games first, then put it as one video as a whole. So basically I'll do ranking every single World at War Zombies map first, then BO1, then BO2, then Exo Zombies, then BO3, then IW, then World War II, then last but not least, BO4. So yeah, but let's get right into it. So ranking every single World at War Zombies map. So we're not including like remakes, by the way, for the future of this. Just want to let everyone know that, quite clear. So yeah, but let's really get right into it. Starting off with my personal worst Zombies map. Now I don't hate any maps in Zombies in my opinion, but if I had to say the worst one, well not the worst, just like the least boring to me in World at War, it has to be Shinonuma, man. Now Shinonuma, I honestly do not mind at all. I can play it sometimes, and that is the map that literally broke high rounds for days, man. Literally, that literally broke high rounds. The highest round on that is like 9,200 something. That is the highest round of Zombies, and no one has bet that since. So if you want to spend like 63 hours of your lives trying to beat that record, you go ahead. You go ahead. Now Shinonuma is a lot of fun. That really introduced the Ether characters. Now Nacht, it was just random soldiers, and Verrückt, it was just random soldiers. And then Shinonuma and Darius really brought in Dempsey, Takio and Nikolai. So yeah, that's the real obvious. But Shinonuma just never felt that map. Like, everyone was hyped about it. You had the PPSH, you had the Wonderwolf, like the fucking Wonderwolf. And you've got like perks and stuff. You've got the zipline, boys. Like, when I first saw the zipline when Shinonuma was coming out, boys, I was fucking hyped for that shit. Looked so cool and everything. But Shinonuma just wasn't that fun map for me, in my opinion. And I think loads of people could agree. But personally, there's really nothing I could say about Shinonuma, but the fact that like it's just not the map for me, and it's just too boring and stuff, and there's really nothing to do on it. But again, this is World at War. But again, that's why it's coming at the number 4 spot. Coming at the number 3 spot, we have Nacht Der Untoten. Now Nacht, to me, is where it all started. Nacht is not a bad map. My biggest problem with Nacht is the zombie spawns. Now, zombie spawning so slow, but back then, zombies was supposed to have that horror aspect to the game. And honestly, it was just like, why? Like, the zombie spawns were just too slow. Even when I play Chronicles, man, fucking Chronicles, like, yeah, they spawn in a bit quicker, but like, they're still so slow. Like, they still spawn in a bit slow, and I'm just like, was this really needed? Was this really needed? Jerk. Come on, boys. But honestly, it was a really good map, and that's where it all started. That's where I got back into zombies. Well, what do you mean I got back into zombies? That's where I started zombies, Christ. Nacht was my first ever zombies map to play on, and honestly, I honestly thank Nacht for what it's done. And it's honestly one of like, it's not one of my favorite maps, but like, it's a map that like you can just look back on and say this is where zombies started, and it's honestly a real fun map to me. I honestly don't hate the map, I don't like it. It's just that map that's just a bit of both, you know? It's just a bit of both. So yeah, but that's why Nacht's coming in the number 3 spot. Coming out at the number 2 spot, and fucking people are gonna get their pitchforks and all that shit out, light me on fucking fire here. It's Verrückt. Now Verrückt, I understand. Loads of people hate Verrückt, right? But to me, Verrückt was a challenge. I hate how when you played solo, Quick Revive wouldn't like instantly revive you. But I never knew that back then until like obviously further on in the future. And then when I think about it now, I'm just like, why do I still like Verrückt? Why do I still like Verrückt? Verrückt was classified one of the scariest maps ever, and I couldn't agree less. It's in a mental asylum. You've got the toilet Easter egg where you activate the music Easter egg, and then you've got the other map. No, what the fuck? And then you've got the dentist chair where you can activate and you just hear a person scream way out in the background. And honestly, Verrupt was just a real good challenge to me. Like, I think the highest round on Verrupt probably took 63 hours, and it was like round 200 something. I don't know, but like, honestly, Verrupt was just that map where like you are in for a challenge. And I'm talking about World at War edition here. I'm not talking Black Ops 1 edition, not talking about Black Ops 3 edition. It is honestly a hardcore map till its grave, man. Like, it's so tedious, difficult. Like, you gotta be careful when playing Verrupt World at War. You gotta be careful. So yeah, honestly, Verrupt, I like it how it was a challenge. I like the creepy vibe of it with the data share, the toilet music Easter egg. I honestly like shit like that, right? It was really cool. And we first got to learn about the hand on the power switch, which was Pierre McKinnon's hand from Shiro, and I found that really cool. So yeah, but that's why Verrupt is coming at the number 2 spot. Coming at the number 1 spot, and I think I'd get heated for this if I never put it in the number 1 spot. It's Darius. Now, the reason why I am putting it to Darius is because I really don't need to say anything. Going to the catwalk with friends and all that shit. I never had any friends back then. I left a sad lonely life. But moving on from that, we just going there, camping there with the PPSH, MG, WAW, like all that shit. Like the teleporters, man, the fucking teleporters were great, and like that was the first map to ever add in Pack Punch. And Darius was just so fucking cool, man. Like honestly, like if I had to say my favourite World at War map now, it would probably be Verrupt. And the reason why is because the Giant is in Black Ops 3 and shit. So honestly, that's the reason why. But honestly, I think I would get heated on if I never placed Darius at number 1. Now, I'm not putting it there because I would get heated on, but it's just because of the fact that like Darius is just that map where you can chill out, and you got the hide and seek Easter egg, which is really cool. But with the Giant, you just know that like, yeah, that's just a boring ass Easter egg. But apart from that, it's just like Darius is just a real just a good map, man. Like, it's just that map that you can really chill out on. Not like a map that with Alpha Omega where it has its like main Easter egg and stuff. But it's a map that you can just really chill out on. To do high rounds, you have the PPSH, the MG42, or you fucking have the WAW, and it's just really cool what Treyarch done for that. And I honestly just really brings back old memories, lads. It really does. But apart from that, that's really it. Guys, my ranking on every single World at War Zombies map, rank was the best. So, Shiro, Knockdown Totem, Verrupt, and then Darius. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys' opinion in the comment section down below. What you guys think is the worst World at War Zombies map, and what is the best. Well, no need to tell me what your best is. I think that's like really obvious. Unless it's not Darius. But, apart from that, guys, if you did enjoy, please subscribe. Leave a like, click the notification bell, also to the channel. Next time on our ranking videos, we will be doing ranking every single BO1 zombies, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully we can get some good shit there. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in next video live stream, boys, and goodbye.
Baby girl, trust me, that is all I need. Yeah, I'm still at your heart tonight.